Hello, welcome back to the Progressive Moose. I'm Andrew. Today's topic will be a snippet of a press conference that was done about 3 weeks ago from Pierre Polyev. I'm late to the game on this one. I first saw it this morning, and of course, I had to look into it because of the subject matter. And here we are now. So, that being said, let's take a look at what Pierre Polyev had to say, and we'll go from there.
I want to talk about the terrible existential crisis to the entire universe, which of course is pizza ovens. I know that Prime Minister Trudeau and his federal agency have launched an outright crusade against pizza ovens. They started in Montreal, but we know that they will get out here to Vancouver. So Vancouverites who are locked in their homes and terrified of pizza ovens should be at ease that Justin Trudeau will come to your rescue. Don't worry about your 100% rent increase or the fact that you can't feed yourself. Justin Trudeau is spending your money going after pizza ovens here and everywhere, and he will not stop until this crisis is resolved.
All right, there you go. That's what we're going to talk about. And my reaction when I first saw this morning was like, what? I need to look into this. Like, there's an issue with pizza ovens, because it's a random, like, what's going on? And again, this is from 3 weeks ago, so I'm definitely late. But, just think of if you saw that video like I did out of nowhere and was just like, huh, what's going on? Pizza ovens? What's the issue? Right? Of course, you're going to look into it and see what he's talking about. But anyway, that video is right from Pierre Polyev's YouTube channel. So it's still up. And that being said, once we talk about this a bit more, I'm surprised it's still up. But it gives me a chance to make this video. So, hey, that's a plus, right? All right, so I'm going to read you a bit of an article here that also talks about where this came, what's going on with this, why he's claiming this, right, sort of stuff, and yeah, I've got some questions for Pierre Polyev once we dive into it a bit more. So unfortunately, I can't show you because I'm not used to my software yet, but I will read it to you and I'll give you the information here. So this article was done by True North on January 24th, 2024. So again, this is an older story, but I'm mind blown. I really am. So, headline of the story: Environment Canada clarifies that pizza ovens don't meet pollutant threshold. So as soon as I saw that, okay, so is there an actual issue then? Like, what's going on? So I started reading. Environment Canada announced that it does not plan to regulate emissions from wood-fired ovens, used predominantly by pizzerias and bagel shops, after several media outlets, including True North, picked up the story from the Montreal Gazette. The Gazette piece alleged that a branch of Environment and Climate Change Canada, called the National Pollutant Release Inventory, had been in contact with several Montreal restaurants that use wood-fired ovens to determine whether or not they meet the emission reporting threshold for pollutants. The NPRI is a public inventory that tracks over 3,000 pollutants across Canada, but does not set emission limits or enforce compliance. It only collects the data. Conservative leader Pierre Polyev addressed the story on social media, saying that Prime Minister Justin Trudeau had launched a crusade against pizza ovens, which I just showed you the video. I mean, he did. He absolutely did say that. And they have the video up here so people can watch it as well. They quote some of the stuff he says. And after the quote, Health Canada warned of the effects of wood smoke, for carrying pollutants like carbon monoxide on its website, which they absolutely do. I'd argue that it's been there for probably years at this point, way before this. So, I mean, they're not talking about pizzerias or whatever. They're just saying in general. And, I mean, everyone knows that, right? That's kind of common knowledge. that carbon monoxide is in fact dangerous. But they're not pointing towards pizzerias or anything in saying that. It's just on their website, okay? Yeah, so Environment Canada spokesperson, I believe it's Emily Damaris, released a statement to clarify the work that the NPRI team was doing. The department had been contacting pizzerias and bagel shops across Canada that use wood fired ovens to determine if they meet the program's reporting thresholds. However, no wood fired pizzeria or bagel shop has been identified as meeting the emissions threshold for reporting under published reporting requirements, reads the statement, which went on to say that no in person inspections were conducted. The statement also said that Environment Canada does not anticipate that pizza shops or bagel shops will be pursued for further compliance promotion activities. The Association of Restaurant Quebec Vice President Martin Vezina, I apologize if I said that last name wrong, told Global News that to his knowledge, no members of the group had reported being contacted by the federal government. So that's the article there. So clearly, nobody has said that they're going to take any pizza ovens away or that there's any issues. So from what that article states, is that they're just doing their job, collecting data, and they don't have the authority to, do anything anyway. Their job is solely to collect data, right? So my question to Pierre Poilievre at this point is, how do you get their taking away pizza ovens from that information? Okay, and to clarify again, that Pierre's words there, that press conference took place 3 weeks ago. So I did look around to see if I could find really anything more other than, what was said there by him, and just different places, covering or reporting the fact that he said those things. And really, like, there's nothing else that I've really found that, so right there to me, I'm sorry, but I hear so many people say that the Liberals are fear mongers. What the hell was that then? Right? Like, you don't have to worry about pizza ovens. Nobody's taking pizza ovens away. Nobody's taking your pizza away. But he's somehow saying that Trudeau is now taking away your pizza ovens. And so what? There's going to be no more pizza? Is that what his implication is supposed to be there? Is they're taking away pizza ovens, so no more pizza. Well, it's clearly not the case given the information that's been reported on. Pierre, you wanna clarify a bit here what you're trying to get at? Because I clearly don't see what you're seeing in that sense. I'd love to hear from you, dude. Anyway, thanks for coming back, you guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Let's get the numbers up, and let's try and get the progressive outlook going. And let's hold our legislative people accountable. It doesn't matter if it's conservative, liberals. I do plan on doing some videos covering some of the liberal stuff that definitely isn't good. Okay, so I'm not going to prop them up. I'm going to cover what they've done more recently as well. So keep a lookout for that. And till next time, guys, have a good one.